It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Expresso here on S3. And next time somebody tells you to take a hike, take it as a compliment. Because adventurers, you're in luck. This morning, we're chatting about the ultimate companion for your wildest adventures, crafted with durable materials and designed for maximum comfort. This backpack you're about to see offers unparalleled durability to withstand rugged terrain and unpredictable weather. Now, this morning, we are joined by the mastermind, Pierre Pienaar, a Cape Union MART technical product specialist who is going to be taking us through the all-new K-Way Kilimanjaro 36-litre hiking pack. Pierre, first and foremost, good to see you again. Are you well, sir?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for the great opportunity to present our latest and greatest pinnacle in the K-Way brand. I'm so excited about this bag, and I wouldn't really do it justice if I don't go a little bit into the history.
You have to.
Yeah, the first Cape Union K-Way Kilimanjaro backpack was designed early in about 2002. We've made increment improvements over the years, and about 2 years ago, our buyer PJ approached me and he said, Pierre, if I could add anything I wanted to this backpack and not consider budget as an option,
yes,
what would I do? So I went to a few of the hiking clubs, I went to a few of the Cape Union MART staff members, and I gave them a 3-page document. We took that 3-page document to our genius designer, Iska, and she turned it into a 38-page design document. So we sent it to our manufacturer. They sent us the first sample, they made it, they sent us the sample, I tested it, and we sent it back. And we changed it again. So they sent us the second sample. I tested it and we said, okay, not quite perfect, because this one needs to be the best of the best. So we sent it back. And this is the third and final, the ultimate. After 2 years of development, we brought you the K-Way Kilimanjaro Expedition Series 36-litre day pack.
I had the privilege, it was on my back earlier. For some reason, it's light, it's comfortable, and I can tell that there's another little innovation in here, and that is with the padding and the ventilation, because naturally a larger 36-litre hiking pack, you have a lot more gear, which means a lot more gear means a lot more heat is exchanged between you and the friction of your body to backpack. How have you been able to mitigate some of these? What type of innovations have you added?
You remember your old school bag when you get home from school and there's this big wet patch on the back of your back? We don't want that on a hike because excessive heat makes you tired. So we've... can I take it off here?
Yes, you may. Sorry, actually, this is what I...
Demonstration time.
Thank you.
So if you've worn an uncomfortable backpack before,
yes,
those days are over. We've added as much padding as we possibly could to this bag, and you can see all of the padding on the waist belt, massive padding on the shoulder straps,
lower
and then
back,
the really important ventilation. Air vent so that air can pass through here, keeps the body cool, keeps you comfortable, and keeps you confident.
And the great thing about that is that the way you've designed is that as I move, this thing is opening up constantly, offering bouts of wind to come through and ventilation, which means you're cooling down your back. Exactly. Less strain on the lower back because of the padding too. And you know, lower back and hiking, they're not friends.
Exactly.
Not if you're not experienced enough. So
talking about movement, we've also added a pivoting waist belt. So as you're lifting your head, climbing up large steps, the bag stays stable on your back and the waist belt actually pivots. And that is such an essential part. And you see there's an indentation here that sits on the hip bone, secure, keeps the bag stable.
Yes.
And it mustn't be a separate entity on your back. It must be part of your body. And that just makes it so much easier on the ascent and descent.
So tell me about more of the technology added to the innovation of this particular bag. Not only that, because I love that concept, you're right, because if a bag is moving around too often, your body has to stabilize, which causes fatigue on some of the supporting muscles. So we don't want that. But what are the other technologies?
So quite cool is that we've made the padding come across the waist belt. I don't know if you can see there on the screen. So across the shoulder strap so that there's nothing that pushes against the shoulder. And then on the shoulder strap as well, we've added these stretch mesh pockets. That's where you can put the soft flask like we know from many of the running vests.
Yes.
Soft flask or anything that you need to access quickly. I like putting my biltong in there or a camera or anything like that. The adjustable sternum strap so that you obviously don't have any nipple rash or pressure where a lady doesn't need it or want it. And then a very important, a high-pitched whistle on the sternum strap
Was that a whistle?
You can call for help when needed. Hopefully you don't need it. Very important.
That is so cool.
There are
Sorry, I didn't
3
even see
pockets.
it. All right.
So the main compartment at the top is where you'll carry the majority of your gear, but the main compartment is accessible from the top and from the bottom. There's a separate compartment here where you can keep your smalls, and then a tiny compartment in the front where you can keep your quick accessible things, and then a big, generous stretch mesh pouch here. That's where I'll generally keep my rain jacket, so that it's easy access when the weather does turn. Very important to us was the rain cover, which is included with a very large
And
reflective.
very luminous.
Yes.
For any problem with regard to emergencies, you will
Correct.
be seen by emergency services.
And the reflective logo, so that if lights behind you come up from behind you, then
Yep.
the people can see you. I do need to mention the very spacious bottle holder on both sides, so that it can fit an Nalgene bottle or any size bottle that you want to put in there.
I've tested it. I could put my leg in there, so that's fine.
I can almost fit you
so
in
it's
here
okay.
if I could. And to me, the best invention in backpacks since the invention of backpacks is the waist belt pouch. A very good friend of mine calls that his Caramello Bear pouch, and that's where he keeps his Caramello Bears. But when we
That is
developed this, I insisted that it needs to be big enough to hold your everyday essential. So the waist belt pouch is big enough to hold your phone.
Okay.
If you keep it in your pocket, it gets damaged and it gets sweat on and all things like that. So that's one of the cool things that I made sure was there. And hydration is key. The backpack is hydration compatible, so the hydration system goes in there.
Brilliant.
Hydration system not included. We understand that many of our customers already have a bladder or
Yes.
hydration system, and if we have it included, it'll obviously increase the price quite considerably.
This is great. Congratulations. I need to say congratulations. Just in terms of, I'd like to have it back, please, because I love this thing. But just in terms, just a quick one. Customers that have used this before,
Yeah.
what are some of the comments that have come your way?
Fantastic. So, according to the sales records over the last 2 months, we've already sold a few hundred of them.
Wow.
Its predecessor, there are thousands of them out there. Even the original ones, I've seen them on the trail, they're still surviving. And the feedback, comfort is key. They just love the comfort.
Yes.
It's not excessively heavy, and if you add a lot of excessive weight in there for whatever reason, lots of food, or you're carrying your mom's food as well, then that extra padding just makes a massive difference. So thank you, customers, for buying this bag, and I know you're going to love it if you don't have one yet.
I love it already. In fact, I can't stop wearing it, to be fair. So what better way to be connected with adventure than with Cape Union Mart? And go ahead and go grab yourself this K-Way Kilimanjaro 36-litre hiking backpack. And of course, this bag is so much more than can be found. And if you want to check this out, little accessories, maybe a bladder as well, go to capeunionmart.co.za or step in store. I would suggest to step in store and try one of these on. It is like an item that you don't want to stop wearing. To be fair, I might actually leave this on till the rest for the rest of the show. It's going to be fantastic. But Pierre, once again, well done for all these innovations. I'm going to take a hike.